and welcome to another edition of the Brothers of Liberty with the older brother Kelton here. Today we're going to talk about the South Carolina. That's right, South Carolina. Apparently, they say South Carolina is the reddest state in the country right now, outside of Florida, but I'm wondering if they're meaning communism red and not Republican red. Yes, you heard me correctly. If you haven't been following the news this past week, Republican members, the leadership, wants the Freedom Caucus to take a loyalty oath, to sign a loyalty oath to the Republican Party of South Carolina. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pages from Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin, I think David Hiott and Tommy Pope went to Venezuela. Because this is what they're talking. And this is, I'm reading here from a couple different sites and links, which I'll have the links up. Must sign a document promising not to engage in campaign activities of any kind against any other caucus member in good standing. In other words, we're taking your right to choose whatever candidate you feel fit is best if he's an incumbent, because you have to do what we say, not what voters want. Choice of the people, we the people, they're supposed to be representing the United States of America, not the corporation of the Republican Party. They complain about the Democrats doing this, and they're doing the same thing. They're also pressuring members not to take pictures of the voting board with intent to share on social media or share insider information with outside conservatives or their constituents. In other words, even though they were elected by the people, they cannot show the business they're doing for the people. Sounds like a dictatorship to me. And it goes on. Members were blocked from attending this past Tuesday conference caucus meeting if they did not sign the meeting. So in other words, they were blocked from attending a meeting that elected officials go to represent the people that they were voted by. There is no more voice of the people unless we vote these jokers out. These are rhinos, pure and simple. Also barred from discussing the internal process behind House voting during public appearances. So in other words, there is no transparency no more. Yeah, I got voted and elected by the people, but I can't say shit to the people because Tommy Boy and Davey Boy wants me to keep my mouth shut. Did I say that out loud? Yes, I did. Of course, the New York Times praised the South Carolina moderates and leadership for forcing the Freedom Caucus members into a state of legislative marginalization. In other words, you have to do what we say or the people don't get what they voted for. Hear that right? Dictatorship. One representative of Newberry went on Glenn Beck, and Glenn Beck showed it. I myself will be emailing Tommy Boy and Davey Boy with CNC carbon copying every member of the House and Senate of South Carolina, including the governors, and sending it to also multiple sources as well. This is pathetic. This is ridiculous. We, the people, need to step up and let them know that we're going to the polls and we're going to change things around. Because you know what? They are trying to decide what they're going to do and not what the people want. They are trying to decide that it's the corporation of the Republican Party and not we, the people. So, the reddest state in America, is it communism red or is it Republican red? Rhino red, maybe. Tommy Boy and Tommy Pope and Davey Hiott, or whatever you pronounce his name, I don't care. Because if he doesn't care about the people's vote, why should I care how his name is pronounced? It's time to take a stand and let them know who they're dealing with. We, the people, need to step up and let them know what they're doing is wrong. And it pretty much, makes me wonder if they're getting money from communist China, Venezuela, Cuba, and the Democrat Party. Are they going to have a photo op with Nancy Pelosi? Because they're sure acting like her. Just my opinion on it. What's your opinion? Like, share, subscribe. Comment in the comment box. Feel free to comment. I am for freedom and the Constitution of Liberty. And what they're doing is against taking people's choice away. Saying you have to sign a loyalty oath. That's not the Constitution of the United States. That's not the Constitution of South Carolina. They need to read those again and stop pissing on it and using it as toilet paper. And this is the older brother of liberty reminding you what true freedom is and ought to be.